Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. As you can see, I'm in Studio C. For those of you that are new to the page, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. My name is Larry Jones, and we are the family known as Stock Up, where we want everybody to make it. Don't have a WhatsApp or Telegram, then this video is sponsored by Stock Up U. It'll be the top link below. Let's get right into it. Listen. It's been a lot going on. As you guys know, the banking system has collapsed. The Fed kept raising rates. The Fed was late raising rates, so the damage was already done. The longer it took him to raise rates, the more damage it will have done and has done. And so now, as a result of that, the banking system is starting to collapse. Now, the Fed didn't cause the banking system to collapse. He just exposed it because that's what higher interest rate does. The banks were locked into bad bond deals and bad fixed rate loans. And when the Fed kept raising it, it shows that there was cracks in the system. And then there was a run on the banks, right? And we know even in Europe, same deal. So here's the interesting part of it. And Stocks with Josh and I were discussing this. So for instance, First Republic Bank, which I do have some stock in, some call options on, and I did a put option. I'll talk about that probably on Mondays. But in one day, these major banks got together and raised $30 billion. In one day, they pledged $30 billion. Just think about that, how they came together for each other. Just think about that. Then the emergency lending of all of these banks, right? Remember, SVB, Silicon Valley, and then we got First Republic, and then we got all of these banks that were just showing cracks, right? Falling apart. Over $300 billion instantly, they came to the rescue. But they didn't do that for crypto. Nope, because this wasn't the money of the billionaires. This was just the money of the mom and pops, you and I, the average Joes. That's what Stocks with Josh and myself were discussing. How they make sure that the rich, the ultra rich, the 1% is shored up at any cost. As a matter of fact, one of the bankers that first calls this to go to SVB Bank, he was on the board of Lehman, which was part of the 2008 crash. So if you're a CEO, you're solidified for life. You literally can go from company to company to company and get an insane salary, even if you were horrible, but not for you and I. And I think that this is something that all of us need to never forget, take a good eye at, and take a note that we need to be for each other, not these politics, not the powers that be. We need to stick together. Because they did. They raised $30 billion in one day for First Republic. Just think about that. This bank is like, yeah, I'll take a bill. Other one, I'll take 3 bill. Oh, I'll take 1.5 bill, like it was chump change. And never mind the risk. I'm telling you guys that you and I better wake up and see what's really going on. And they just let crypto fall apart. Well, I'll tell you what happened with crypto. Bitcoin has been acting and operating like digital gold. I used to call it digital gold. Remember, you guys, in 2020, I called it digital gold. I used to call it BitGold instead of Bitcoin. And here's why. People are not feeling safe with banks, and they're pulling their money out. And where are they going to put it? An energy that usually does well during a recession, but not on the way down? No. The defensive plays are not doing well, right? Gold actually just hit almost a year high, but it took until now for gold to go up. So what people were doing, they were putting their money into Bitcoin. That's what's been happening. That's why Bitcoin has been running up and all of crypto has been running up. Bitcoin Bitcoin last week was up 33% while the banks were falling. Just think about that, good people. And so there's a lot. SVB, Silicon Valley Bank, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So if you had stock in the company, bye-bye. They just, gold is having its best week since mid-November. It's just a lot. Now, next week, remember this is the 21st and the 22nd is the FOMC meeting. We're going to see what the Fed is going to do. If he goes up 50%, the Fed, Jerome Powell, I'm sorry, I know it's Sunday, but he has screwed us. If he goes up 50%, he don't care about us because he knows that will absolutely wreck the market. And I know I stand alone, but we are in a recession. And the truth will come out in the wash. We are in a recession. We've been in a recession since January of 2022. And, things look like we're heading to a deeper recession. And so I'm just telling you guys the truth. And this is not a time for fear. We here at Stock Up, we always say we are not scared. We are prepared. Of course, we just speak it in incorrect English. We ain't scared. We prepared. And we're not going to tap out. We're not going to fall for the okie doke this time. As a matter of fact, I've been following smart money. That's why I bought some of these banks. And it's a very risky. I would limit the amount of banks that you buy right now. It is very, very risky. Very risky. Okay, so limit it. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. But we discuss things that are real and we keep it real because I want you to make money at the end of this. 2008, the market was going down, 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 down. Banks just kept falling day after day like First Republic is doing. So I am getting slaughtered in my option plays in First Republic. Down, 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 down. And then, I want you guys to be careful with the entire stock market because that's what happens. When will the recession be over? When most of us, the retail investors, tap out. And when we tap out, that stock is so far down, and that's when big money rolls in and buy it at a discount because we tapped out. And I'm just telling you guys, it is by design because they can't buy stock unless you sell it. Just remember that. Every time a stock is sold, somebody bought it and vice versa. And so we're going to keep our eyes on the prize, all right? So we're going to make sure that we watch. You guys know I'll be airing it live. This will be the most important FOMC meeting since January of 2022 coming up this week. Bar none. It will be the most. So I hope that the Fed will just pause, though there's part of me that thinks he may still go 25%. So, but we're going to wait and see. I'm not doing any plays. I'm not playing any of the cues. I'm not doing anything waiting on this meeting. Yes, there's a lot of money to be made if you guess it right. Me personally, I'm not doing it. You let me know what you do, what you're going to do. Are you going to short the market? Are you going to play the TQQ? Are you going to play the SQQ? You playing the VIX? Let me know what you're doing. So in 2 minutes, I'm going to wrap it up. For those of you that don't know, on Sundays, I leave something inspirational. On the video I posted yesterday, and I want you to watch it. The video will pop up in this box in your right-hand corner, upper right-hand corner. I literally played a video, and I referenced Forrest Gump in this. And I think that everybody that sees and hear me right now, please go watch this video. Because there's so much good information in that video. And there's a gentleman talking about the Russell 3000 and how 1,000 of those stocks are just trash, right? And I was talking about how we always look for the guys, we look for the fine girl. We look for the crazy girl. Girls, y'all look for the roughnecks. Y'all look for the guy, the jock. But in the end, they treat us wrong. They just do us wrong, right? This is my inspirational. And then I'm just going to tell you guys that now is the time we need to look for that person that's going to treat us right. So remember, Jenny, remember Jenny, for those of you that watch Forrest Gump, she gave poor Forrest Gump her last, and she only came to him because she was dying and she needs somebody to take care of him. That man loved her with his heart and soul, and she just put him on the back burner. This is my inspiration. My inspiration today is we better value the people that really have our backs. We better value the people that truly love us. Guys, that girl that you looking at on what the media show you is perfect. That ain't the reality of it. Show me the finest woman in the world, I'll show you a man that's tired of her. Show me the cutest dude, handsomest dude in the world, I'll show you a woman that's tired of him. I'm just telling you that you need to start, guys, I'm just keeping it real. Look for the girl that you may work with that's in the cubicle, that's just nice, that smiles, that says good morning, that covers for you. She may be the one that's your lifer. She may be the one that's wifey material. You know, look at the girl in the church that comes and prays for everybody and worships and that's serving and that's, serving the community. That's the type of woman you want to marry, not somebody that's just want to just show her Gucci purses all the time. That's what you want to look at, ladies, the same thing. He may be the janitor. He may be a truck driver, which makes good money. He may be that quiet dude. He may be the dude in church that's quiet, He may be the dude that works in the mail room, but that's going to treat you right when you get sick and when times get down. That's going to love you the way you need to be loved, right? Guys, I get it. We like crazy because, when women are crazy, they do everything crazy, and they do other things crazy. I had BC days before Christ. I had BC days when I was dating crazy because they do everything crazy. But at the end of the day, you're going to find yourself talking to yourself or looking in the mirror going, she is crazy. She driving. I don't know why I ever even talked to this chick. She crazy. That's what crazy going to lead you to. And so I played a scene in that video where Jenny was getting slapped around by this hippie guy, right? And the guy that really loved her and would treat her like a queen was standing right there, and he took care of the dude. And she still wouldn't look at the gift that was right in front of her. Why am I talking about this? Let's stop taking and just looking at the hot stock, the hot plays. I'm going to triple my money. Let me just amp this money up right quick. I'm going to make this money dance. Let's stop that. And let's look at long-term investments, the not so sexy stock, the companies that we consume every day that are never going out. We always going to need Walgreens or something like it. We always going to need a Walmart. We're always going to need gas and utilities, and just look at the things that we always going to need. We're always going to need healthcare. We're going to need those type of things. So let's look in other areas and not just the hot stuff, and find some good plays, some good stock that have fair price to earnings and that have cash that will last through. That don't need to go to a bank because they have cash on their balance sheets. And that's what I want us to look at. And that's my inspirational. Okay. So I'm going to leave it right there. Good people. You guys have been leaving a lot of positive comments about the class and about the course. And that's why we made it. So you guys can be studying right now. I made it right now until the end of the month. It is the cheapest course out there. I dare you to find one cheaper that have half the information. Okay. We're going to leave it right there. Good people. You have a blessed day. I know this one was longer, but I needed to just talk to you guys and encourage you guys. Let's not be Jenny. Let's not look at for the crazy dudes or the crazy girls. Let's look at the ones that's going to treat us right, that we wake up in the morning, we thank God that we got somebody that is truly looking out for us. All right, good people. All right. So it should be some in about 6 months from now, it should be some engagements. Right. Y'all let me know if y'all get engaged. Remember, that girl in the cubicle right beside you, she the one going to do you right. You don't want to be chasing some crazy chick. That dude in the mailroom, he gonna treat you right. He may have a pocket protector, but he gonna treat you right. All right. All right. I love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.